Here we go. Let's do another video. This is what we've got left in the box. Hopefully I'm going to finish this batch off in this video. This is going to be number 9. Links to all the other videos in this series are below. This is the dirty mug. I haven't explained it recently and people have asked me what I do with all these dirty coins. Well, when it's full, I'll give it away. I'll do a video and we'll give it away to somebody. I put all dirty ones in there, I put corroded ones, and I put polished ones in there. Let's grab a handful and we'll see what we can find. Okay, there is Queen Victoria. 1891. And we've got 1917, so that'll be King George V. 1964, Elizabeth. There's Vicky again. 1889. If any of these quality are better than those, I'll upgrade them. Right, 1907. What's that? Ooh, 1903. That's been sharpened. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. It's been sharpened on that edge. Maybe use it as a tool or something. Scraping tool. It's not that sharp at the moment, but I can see there. Wonder when that was done. Oh, it's different. 1903, halfpenny, halfpenny. 1894. Oh, Victoria, another Victoria. Oh, I thought it was 1871 for a moment. No, 1878. 1878. There's Edward VII again. 1910, the last year of the King's reign, that was 1910. 1936. There's a 1929. There is an Edward again. 1909. Now you want to look for a little dot next to the N in 1. Can't see anything there. I'll get one of mine and show you what you're looking for. So this is the one I've just found, and this one has got the little dot at the top of the N. Let me zoom in a little bit if I can focus it. There we are. See that little dot? Now these are selling for around £50 now, even in this condition. So look out for that. Probably caused by just a damaged die when it was being struck, but they are becoming collectible, so look out for that one. But it's just a common one. 1927. 1948. What we got here? 65. And another Victoria, 1890. The only thing to add to the board from that handful was that sharpened halfpenny from 1903. Can go there. Right, so we've got something else. Okay, we are starting with 1936, King George V. 1875. There's a few different varieties to the 1875. For instance, narrow date and wide date. This one's a wide date. And you can find them with H mint marks. And they are very rare, so look out for those. We've got a wide and narrow date already on the board for the 1875. Both quite easy to find. But the one I just found was a wide date. Was it any better than that one? Oh, it's got a little bit of damage in it there. So I'll swap it for that one. Put them back down there. Okay, let's carry on. We've got George VI, 1938. There's a 1948. I think that's just a bit of damage there on the other side as well. Yeah, just a bit of damage. That can go in the dirty mug actually. Right, there is Victoria again, 1877. Now, talking about narrow and wide dates, if you can find a narrow date, 1877, worth a fortune, a few £1,000. Probably get a few hundred even if it's in this condition. But sadly that's a wide date, so that's a common one. 1895. That's not bad for 1895. It's probably an upgrade. It's the 1mm gap between the trident and the P, so it's a common one, but it's probably a bit better. 1966. 63. Oh, there's a dirty one. It's 1911. Just a common 1911, but it's dirty, so in it goes. 1862. That's in terrible condition. George V, 1927. 1961. And that's not British. That, I bet you that's Jersey. It is a Jersey. Very few jerseys in this batch. Usually find quite a few. 1966 this one, and it commemorates 900 years since the Battle of Hastings. Right, what have we got here? 1928. This is 66. And there's a kangaroo, so that's Australia. 1958. Elizabeth II. There's a dot or a full stop after the word penny, so that means that was minted in Perth, Australia. The Perth Mint. Nice. 1901. There's a 1907. 1900. And the last one in this handful is a 1913. This 1895 is better than that one, so I'll swap that. That Jersey, 1966, can go with the other Jersey ones. And the Australian, 1958, with the other Australian ones. Some people have asked why I don't mention the grades of coins. Well, let's take one for instance. Let's grab that one. Now, is that in fair condition, fine condition? Or is it just in poor condition? Could be fine. Oh, you see what I mean? It's just a matter of opinion. The British grading system is very vague, and that is why I always fill the screen with the coin, so you can make out everything and decide yourself what grade it is. I mean, if you're sorting through coins, don't hog them down here and just go through them because people can't see. You need to fill the screen if you're doing coin videos. Make sure they can see everything, and then they can make their own mind up what grade it is. I don't sell coins anyway, so grading is not a particular interest of mine. Right, I do give them away though, and you can get this lot. I'm giving this lot away. After this handful, I'll show you how you can get them. Right, 1930. A bit of damage there. 1919. Looking for a mint mark next to the date, an H or a KN, but there's nothing on that one. There's a common 19. Oh, look, is that dirty enough for the dirty mug? Yeah, get in there. Okay, we have 1938, George VI. 1917, is that? Yep, 17. See a bit of ghosting on there. We can see the king's head through the other side. George V. There's a 66. There is a 1936. 64. Yeah, 62. I think that's going to go in there as well. It's filling up. Right, we have 1902. But you can see it's a high tide. The tide level is where Britannia's legs cross. We haven't found a low tide 1902 for a long time. Oh, look at that. Oh, 1913. Jersey, 1/12 of a shilling. King George V, that's nice, isn't it? 1913, one of the oldest ones I've found, I think, of Jersey. And these hunts, nice. All right, 1965. 1935. We've got a Victoria, that looks like a halfpenny, and it is a 1901. It's a halfpenny, compare it with that. Not in very nice condition though, but it's different. 1929. We got here 1966. 1917, and there's a Victoria. Oh, is that an 1883? Or was that a 5? That's a 3, isn't it? That's an 18. Oh, is it a 5? Oh, sure it's a 3. I can get a different light on it. Yeah, that's a 3, isn't it? Hey, yep, 1883, and the reason is crucial because we need one for the board. So that's a new one for the board. 1907. That's not bad condition. That might be an upgrade. Victoria. 1887. A little bit warped though, that one. And the last one in this handful is a 1945. So the 1907 is a little bit better, so that can be upgraded. A 1913 Jersey, 1/12 of a shilling. Can go with the other ones. The 1901 halfpenny can go with there. And as for that 1883, I don't think it is an 1883 now. Look, here's my Whitman album. There's my 83. And you can see the 3 at the end there. It's nice and rounded, isn't it? But that's not. That's a flat top. That's a 5, isn't it? I'm almost convinced it's a 5 now. It's not a 3. So, oh well. Okay, let's carry on. A more. Okay, what we got? 1962. There is a 66. 1901, a Queen Victoria. A lot of these coins, I would say they were dusty rather than dirty. It just rubs off. It's been laying around somewhere for a long time. 36. Oh, there's a 1912 with the H mint mark. Surprised we haven't found more of those. Not too hard to find. Do have a better one than that. 1921. That's Victoria. 1897. Have we got a dot there between the O and the N? No, nothing there. And it's a low tide, so that's a common one. Well, let me go and get my dot penny and I'll show you what you're looking for. There we are, a clear raised dot, like a full stop between the O and the N. Those 2 bits underneath there, just a little bit of damage, I think. And to get one in this condition, which is not the best, you still have to pay around £50 for something like that. But that one's just a common one. Oh, that's dirty. Victoria. I think that's 1880, isn't it? Yeah. Is it dirty? Oh, of course it is. Dirty mug. There we go. 1931. What we got here? 1865. That's a small one, so I think that's 5 centimes, is that? Yeah, 5 centimes. The B mint mark there. French. Napoleon III. Just get a close up on that mint mark, the double B, for all you French coin mint mark people. We've got a 1962. There's a George. And that's a KN. Is that a KN? It's a 1918 KN. Oh, look at that little beauty. That is one for the board. George V, 1918 KN. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put this up. People have asked for this. This is a mintage figure of the George V mint mark coins from the Heaton Works and the King's Norton Works. I suspect these are estimated figures. I doubt if they actually kept a record, but you'll find the same numbers on the Numista site as well. So where they came from, I don't know. But I think they could be just estimated figures on just going by the amount that turn up. But that's another one for the boards. Lovely jubbly. Right. Edward the 7th, 1906. What we got here? 65. 62, the dirty 62. 66, 1921, 1896, and last one this handful is a 1904, with a strange colouring in the middle. Edward the 7th. Right, that 66 I found has been polished, hasn't it? I missed that, so that can go in the dirty mug. This 5 centimes, I thought we'd found one in this hunt, but obviously not, so that one can go there. And we have the 1918 KN Kings Norton Mink Mark, and that is another bingo line for Smithy. Okay, let me tell you how you can get everything down here. I'm giving all this lot away. Everything that comes down here, I'm giving away. This is video number 9 in this series. The other 8 videos will be linked below, so click on those. You need to comment on this video, and then what I'll do, I'll pick a video at random when we've got just 4 left, because then I'll top them up with my own coins. Then from that video, I will pick a comment at random using the YouTube random comment picker, and the person who made that comment will get all this lot. Right, let's grab a few more. Let's see what we've got. It's Victoria to start with. 1901. I thought that was some kind of mark in the corner, but obviously not on a 1901. No mint marks on a 1901. Getting too excited now. Right, what we got here, 1917. King George V. That's been polished, hasn't it? Yeah. Missed. Try again. There we go. Oh, Irish. There's a hen and chicks. 1942. On the 1942, you can find a half chick variety where one of the chicks, his legs are missing, but no. Right in the middle there, you can see the chick's legs, so that's not one. That's just a common one. 1942. There's Edward on the 1910. There he is again. 1905 this time. 1946. Have we got a little dot up there? No, nothing there. If you don't know what I mean, I'll go and get one of mine and show you. There's the one I've just found, and there is the dot variety. Let's just zoom in on that. You can see that, more like a dash, more like an apostrophe, I think, the shape of it, but it's a little dot after the E. Again, caused in the minting process, but this one is collectible. It's not very hard to find. Quite a lot out there, and in that condition, you probably get one for around £20. So worth looking out for. This one's just a common one. Right, 1918, come on, let's have another mint mark. No, not on that one. 1936, slipping up my hand there. Oh, look at that. Oh, Australia, 1911. 1911. That's one of the oldest ones I've found, I think. Any mint marks on there anybody knows about? Can't see anything. 1911, fantastic. Look at that. 1914. There's another Victoria. 1897. Can't see whether there's a dot there. Terrible condition. There's a halfpenny. 1952. The golden hind on there. A lot of people's favourite UK design. The ship on the halfpenny is very nice by Humphrey Paget. All right, what we've got here, 1938, and the last one in the handful is a 1917 George V. So there's another halfpenny. Pile's getting high there. We've got the hen and chicks, the Irish penny, and yet another Australia. This time 1911. That's very nice. Not too many left in here now. I've had lots of new subscribers lately. If you're one of them, thank you very much. If you're a long-term subscriber, thank you very much for that too. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and click the like button too. Thank you. Right, start with a little halfpenny here. Oh, what's this? All right, we've got a 1921 halfpenny, George V, and another Napoleon III, 1856. 1856. So that predates all the pennies, all the British pennies. They only go back as far as 1860. Before that, the pennies were big and they were made of copper and virtually all vanished from circulation. 10 centimes there, anyway. That's an A mint mark on that one. And this is one of the best condition ones I've found, actually. The 1856, usually very worn. So it'll come off. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Right, Victoria. Come on, 1883. Oh, 1893. There's George. 1948. Oh, look at the state of that one. That is awful. It might look good at first glance. It might, oh, a shiny penny, but you can see how worn it is. So someone's had a real session of polishing that up. In it goes. Right, there is George the 5th, 1928. It's not bad condition. I wonder if that's an upgrade. Quite a lot of detail on it. I'll have a look. Right, 1907, 1961 there. There's a 1921. Oh, what's this? Oh, what is that? Edward the 7th. Ugh, can't get a date off that. Not that we'd want to, really. Could be a 3. If it's a 3, it's a 1903, but why would somebody do that? Don't know. 1964. 1935. 48. That's a 1966. 1936. And last one in this handful is a 62. There's the two halfpennies, one with a hole in it. We've got this Napoleon III French coin again, 10 centimes. Can go with the other ones. Now this 1928 could have been cleaned sometime in the past, but it's got so much more detail on it. Look at that. So I'm going to swap that. So I will swap it for that one, which is quite worn. There we go. Last handful coming up. We'll get those all out of there. There's some small ones in there. Come on. There we go. That's it. Empty. All right, let's get out of the way. See what we've got. Stuff that looks like a farthing. Is it a farthing? If it is, it's the only farthing so far in this batch. It is a farthing. 1918. 1918 farthing. See how dusty that is, though. I'll just rub off that. No mint marks on the 1918 farthings, though. Well, that's nice. First one. Right, what else we got? 1921. Oh, that's horrible. 64. Alright, there's George V. Another 1921. 1917. There's an 1860. Very worn though. Can't tell if it's beads or whether it's teeth around the edge there. Right, we've got 1945. 1910. 21. Yeah, another one. It's going to be full, that mug. Okay, there's Victoria, Valehead. What's that? Oh, it's just damage, isn't it? 1900. Oh, 1899. There's a 1936. 1927. There's a 1918, but no mint mark on that one. 1912, is that an H there? No, it isn't. Oh, there's another halfpenny, 1956. That'll be Elizabeth II. And the last one in this batch is a shiny 1965. But we have got a 1965 in very nice condition down there. There's another halfpenny to add to the pile, and a farthing, the only one in this hunt. We'll go there. That was part 9. In part 10, it's going to be something different. I've got this batch of coins from eBay, and I bought it because I know one of these coins is in here. It's not the 1883, so it's one of the more difficult ones to find, and that's very heavy. There's lots of coins in there, lots of foreign coins, and I will be giving everything away unless there's any anomalies, any little interesting coins that I want to keep, but most of them I'll be giving away, so that's going to add a hell of a lot to this, which will be part 10. I'm hoping there's lots of British coins in there as well, but there was just one picture on eBay, and there's a lot more than I thought. As I say, it's really heavy. It was posted on the 20th of August 2024, so I've had it a few days. Can't wait to get it opened. I paid £21 for it, plus whatever that says there. What's that? £3.89. Put a high bid of 30 and got it for 21. So there we go. I'll see you in the next video and we'll get that opened.